I'm just going to throw out a couple more plugs right now. I want to throw out a thanks to Humble Bundle. If you check out the Awesome Games Done Quick Humble Bundle on humblebundle.com, you can pay what you want for up to 9 games, a Twitch Turbo subscription, a subscription to XSplit Premium, and exclusive merchandise, and it all supports Prevent Cancer Foundation. So humblebundle.com is where you're going to go. You can also go to The Yeti. It's a t-shirt website featuring an awesome new design every 24 hours for a low price. The Yeti has partnered with us for AGDQ 2015, as they have for a long time, offering an array of shirts with $3 from every unit going to PCF. If you check it out, it's at The Yeti, which is THEYETEE.com/gamesdonequick. All right, we're going to go ahead and run a commercial real quick, so we'll see you guys in a minute. All right, and we're back. We're just getting set up here for Castlevania 3. I think it's a 3-way race. And from what I hear too, we're getting pretty close to the 15K on the French Restream. So if you guys want to go check that out, get that 5K donation coming in from them, if we hit it. All right, I'm going to read a couple donations real quick. Find some to read. We've got $20 from Parallax Abstraction. I'd like to dedicate this to Nick from Gamers with Jobs, a wonderful person that was sadly lost to cancer in 2013. We miss you, Nick. I'm going to put this to saving the animals because I think that's what he would have done. Thanks for everything you guys are doing. This game looks amazing. We've got $10 from Secondhand Sarcasm. My first donation for this GDQ goes to the Castlevania block. Hype for the Super Castlevania 4 run. Good luck to all runners involved in AGDQ 2015. Thanks for the entertainment and keep up the good work. I have another $20 here from Alfalfa the Roach. Love that this is still going strong and continues to grow in size and scale. My mother has experience dealing with cancer patients, so let's make sure she doesn't have to deal with any more in her lifetime. Put this towards fighting Donkey Kong and Punch-Out Wii. $50 from Medork23. Awesome, guys, just awesome. We recently got the good news that my wife is cancer-free. She was diagnosed stage 3 cervical cancer about a year ago. Keep it up, play games, raise money to find the cure. Well, thank you for your donations, everyone. It's good to hear. And then we have $228.39 from Clage, who is donating the rest of the proceeds from Chicagothon. And his donation says, this donation is made in the memory of Gary Lickness and Deborah Novak, parents of Matt and Ryan respectively, both of which are important friends in our wonderful community. Both these amazing parents were lost last year to cancer, and we wish to honor them here at AGDQ. Thank you so much for bringing us Matt and Ryan, amazing friends who have both done so much for our community. We are blessed to have you in our lives, the Chicagothon crew. So thank you, Clage, and everyone who donated to Chicagothon. The rest of the funds were in that donation. I've got $10 from Balthazar228. Can I get a Castlevania hype? I've loved this series since playing the first game on NES. Keep it up. Runner's choice. I don't know which one of these guys would be considered runners at this point, but if he can answer what is a man, although that's a pretty easy question for, I'm sure, for all these guys. Anyone wanna choose runner's choice for this, or they're all concentrating very hard on setting up their race still? I'm sorry. I'm going to throw out a couple more donations here since we're still getting things set up. We got $50 from Grimora. Says, cancer sucks, but so does Dracula. Beat the both, Mr. Belmont. Also, save the animals. Well, thank you for your donation here. And I'm going to throw out another $50 from XX Shin 1. I love watching this event every year. It is truly amazing. Eat that wall chicken. I will choose not to do that, but I'll let them let the runners there eat that wall chicken.
I'm microphone 1.
2.
Yep, that's working.
Hola. Okay.
I'm this thing.
Hello, hello.
Get on the name screen. It looks
Yeah,
like.
just yeah.
Preemptive.
Guys all ready? All right. All right. 3.
Oh man. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever. Close enough.
Yeah. Yeah. So part of what makes Castlevania 3 one of the best NES platformers, in my opinion, is just all the variety it has, because it's got both different paths you can take through the game that go through different stages, and also different characters that you can play as.
Well, personally, I thought the reason to play this game is because the main character is Ralph Belmont. How can you not?
Yeah. In the past, we've done donation wars for which spirit helper they get, but this time they're all going to be taking the Grant route and going to be showing off some really cool new strats that have been developed mostly by Ohan over here in the past year.
Yeah, I think we discussed this before the run. Like, the last time there was a Grant run for this game at a GDQ was like 4 years ago, which, yeah, it's been a lot since then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot to say about the first stage. I mean, in Castlevania 3, they want the holy water for Trevor's weapon for the whole run, so they're getting the holy water as soon as possible and then hitting candles and enemies with it to build up a triple shot before they get to the boss. Because in Castlevania 3, you can stack holy waters on top of each other and do damage really, really quickly to bosses.
And more importantly, you can have a campfire when you finish this.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so just never jump? Okay.
Yeah. And 4 frames is a lot.
Dude, that was like 12 frames right there.
Yeah. So that kind of danger in Castlevania 1 with the axe drops in Stage 4, that's pretty much present through the whole game in Castlevania 3. Although, I wouldn't say it's quite as big of a problem with the Grant run as some of the others, just because they're going to be using Grant a lot more, and he can only use the dagger, axe, and stopwatch, so you don't have to worry about some of the sub-weapon drops.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I think K-Mac won that round.
Well, JC got a double.
JC
yeah.
got a double? Okay, we'll give it to him.
So this is the only speedrun for Castlevania 3 that actually plays the Clock Tower stage, because the only reason you would go here is to get Grant.
Yeah, very far out of the way.
Mm-hmm. If you didn't have to play this stage, this would be the fastest route, but instead it's the longest, which gives you more time to enjoy.
Does that mean we have time for some donations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, okay.
Just point out quick that these jumps are a lot harder than they look, just because some of these are just, if they move even a pixel too far, they're going to fall off. And then the way the screen scrolling works in this stage, the bottom line is a kill zone. I mean, it doesn't scroll back down, you just die if you fall. Go ahead, Sam.
All right, so I've got $50 here from the Cat Dad. It says, it may be cynical to think we can't cure cancer, but I'm optimistic enough to believe it can be prevented. Great cause. Thanks to everyone involved. Well, thank you, the Cat Dad, for your $50 donation. And I don't think we got Runner's Choice for everyone. I don't know if Runner's Choice, but this is a KMAC Runner's Choice. It's from Zero Maverick. It says, KMAC, I love you, but Ordurius had the best music video of all time. Money goes to Runner's Choice. I'm not sure if these guys have any time to think about what they want to choose right now, considering the stage they're on, but...
Yeah, let's just let them have their race.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure we'll get to that later and talk to them afterwards. And we've got $10 from West Wild. It says, hi guys, kiss from French Stream. And I'm gonna one more time plug the French Stream there. I think I just saw they were at about 13,000 out of the 15,000.
Oh. First blood goes to JC.
30 drops.
There's a little bit that they can do to predict sub-weapon drops, because it isn't really fully understood, but the odds go up, basically, the more enemies you kill. So once they've gotten a sub-weapon drop, then they can kind of breathe easy for a while before the counter starts to build up again. There's a bit of randomness to the spawn patterns of these Medusa heads, too. Some of them are really, really bad patterns, too.
Yeah, like that right there. Came back, took a lot of damage, but you can definitely deal with it. Nice.
Very nice Grant kill by K-Mac. And Ohan, too.
This game is fair and balanced.
As you can see, with what JC is having to do since he lost his holy water. Ooh.
Nice. And this is still recoverable. There's a lot of game left and a lot of places to die.
It's still anybody's race at this point.
Yep. Still got the ghost ship to come. So Grant basically has the best movement of all of the characters in Castlevania 3. He's the only character where you can change directions in the middle of a jump. All the others have basically committal jumps. And he can also cling to walls and ceilings, which give you a lot of skip potential. Like right here.
However, despite the fact that he can move faster and cling to ceilings and everything, his defense is actually a bit lower, and his basic attack does less damage than Trevor's does.
Yeah, he takes one more point of damage from all hits.
Yeah, but they'll still keep him around for some boss fights just because switching the characters takes about 5 years, more or less. So ends up wasting time to switch characters a lot, even if Trevor has holy water. Yeah, because they don't have to switch back for faster movement in the next stage.
He can kill bosses decently fast too. I mean, I was pretty surprised when I saw the kind of their current strats too, just how fast they can like kill the Cyclops with Grant.
Yeah. You have to put in a lot of work, but yeah, definitely.
Grant's going to show off why the axe is actually a good sub-weapon as well.
Using the stopwatch right before the end was just to burn hearts too, because in classic Castlevania you want to have preferably 0 hearts when you finish a stage, just to shorten the results screen at the end of the stage. Oh, JC with the heart dodge there.
The comeback starts now.
Yeah, so stage 3 and pretty much this part of stage 3 in every route except for Grant's is very, very annoying and difficult because of these owls. But when you have the stopwatch from the end of stage 2, you can pretty much trivialize it.
Yeah, all the other ones you'd be walking through with Ralph and just hoping the birds don't give you bad patterns.
Wow, K-Mac and Ohan are in perfect sync right now, too.
Like synchronized swimming.
So this is the next branching path here. In every route except for Alucards, you take the top path, just because that gives you the shortest stages to get to Dracula.
Actually, for the new glitched run that they discovered a little while ago, you would actually take Grant down to the Alucards area.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. So I know K-Mac is going to go for it. I haven't seen enough of the other two's runs to know, but there's an Easter egg basically that you can get on the Cyclops, the boss of this stage, that requires using the dagger. You basically need to position a dagger right above the Cyclops' head when lightning strikes during the fight, and that does, I think, 3 points of damage to him.
I think it's 4, and it stuns him for a moment as well.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
Good kill.
Whoa.
Nice.
Nice.
That
Oh,
climbing
No,
pose.
nice.
I think
JC got it too.
K-Mac won that round too with the flex.
Nice.
3-3.
Now for the most important skip of the entire run, the Sypha skip. Leave him behind.
Just missed.
Then more than one wrecked run for hitting the wrong option.
Alright, so now we're coming into stage 4, the Ghost Ship, which is probably the most technical stage in the entire run as far as a lot of the platforming and then both of the boss fights. So one drawback to doing the lightning dagger trick on Cyclops is that you have to hit more candles in stage 4 to build up your axe multiplier before you get to Medusa. But very manageable. Okay, the next screen after this one is pretty magical if they get it right.
So yeah, what'd you
Nice.
say?
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Second try, that's good. Which saw happen to JC right there. Sometimes the game just doesn't want to take your input when you try to change directions on the ceiling. First try.
Yeah, so the timing for all of these axe throws on Medusa is pretty tight. I mean, you can kill her before she does anything at all, basically, if your timing is good enough.
And Ohan's timing was good enough.
Yeah. Okay, next coming up for K-Mac is The Jump. The Jump. There we go.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Nice.
And because they have Grant, they can skip having to go into this kind of basement area, but
Nice. All three of
Alright.
them got it.
yeah.
So that is a pixel perfect jump, and obviously very high chance of death if you mess up and don't realize it fast enough.
The strat they're going to be using for this Cyclops is really, really cool if they get it right. It was completely developed by Ohan, too, as I understand it. Nice.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's as hard as it looks. I mean, they're kind of just really tightly controlling their invincibility from getting hit by the Cyclops, and the idea there is that they're preventing him from doing his charge move. Which costs quite a bit of time with Grant. Can probably have some donations during this part, just because this is pretty
That'd be
straightforward.
fantastic if we could read some donation. But I can plug some stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so we have a bunch of donors here. One of them is somethingartistic.net. They offer decals and stickers made to decorate your consoles, walls, computers, and more. $2 from every decal sold this week is being donated directly to PCF, the Prevent Cancer Foundation. And you can find all their decals, including some designed just for AGDQ, over at decal.ly. We've also got World 9 Gaming. Since 2005, World 9 Gaming has been the premier computer and console gaming provider for events across the Midwest. With dedicated staff, tournament expertise, and expansive collection of games and consoles, they guarantee the best gaming experience at the lowest cost for all events, large and small. You can check them out at world9gaming.com.
This has to be one of the most kind of unique auto-scroller mechanics in a NES game, too.
I think it's just Frankenstein's punching the floor down.
Yeah. This is a pretty hard room in the American version of the game, just because of the firing pattern of the bone pillars. In the Japanese version, they're a bit slower, so you can get up easier.
Yeah, Japanese version in general is much easier, casually at least, right?
Yeah, mostly because of just how damage works.
Yeah.
Frankenstein is one of my favorite plans of attack here.
Yeah.
Oh, just missed.
It's so good just hiding under that little platform.
Nice try, Frank.
Oh! Birds are jerks.
That bird is trying so hard right now.
I think JC's bird's been practicing, dude.
Didn't miss wing day. Yeah, Grant, it's worth noting that only Grant can actually go into the status screen too. Even though Alucard can turn into a bat, he can't get into the status screen, so he wouldn't have been able to do that skip. Oh.
Yeah, this game definitely isn't any easier to speedrun than it is casually, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
It's already one of the hardest NES games casually.
And notice he's pausing there and then finishing off the second dragon with his dagger. That's just to make it die faster, too. But one big unfortunate thing about taking a death in this route is that Trevor loses his sub-weapons. So if you still have the Holy Water when you got Grant, for this next stage, they use Holy Water for the boss if they still have it.
And if you guys are enjoying this race, we have another race coming up next, a 4-way race for Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania. That is coming up right after this.
Nice.
Oh.
So we're going to get to see some pretty different strats across the runners for the Stage 7 boss now, because K-Max still hasn't died yet, so he still has his Holy Water for Trevor. So he's going to use that. And then I believe the backup strat, if they die, is to get the cross during the auto-scroller section, and then use that instead.
Forgot he's in this game.
I mean, they can't just use the same strats that they used on the first version of this boss because of the Leviathan Gargoyle, which is the third one. He's got way too much health to be able to quick kill him with Grant. Nice,
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you can only hit Cyclops in the eye, so having the Holy Water burning up there on the ledge hits him repeatedly, saves a ton of time. Alright, and the campfire.
That was a much weaker campfire than last time.
It qualifies.
So this stage is where all of the routes come back together, no matter which path you took through the first half of the game. because of how fast Grant can move, you can actually beat out the crumbling floor in this part, and that cuts out quite a bit of lag if you get far enough ahead of it.
And you don't have to jump that spear knight.
I guess eventually Death did have to learn how to do something.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no one came out unscathed, so I guess Castlevania 3 won the race.
He's gonna have a harder death fight now because of only having the double shot too.
Thank you. Nice recovery.
Nice. Now we have Opon going into death now.
I'm going to throw in real quick. The French Restream is less than 1,000 people away from hitting 15,000 for that 5K donation they're going to do. It's twitch.tv/OFFICIEL_JVCom. Go ahead and check it out.
Really nice fight on
Very
Oban's
nice
part.
play on
Okay.
Opon's part.
All right, so okay, so yeah,
Frame.
K-Mac is doing a very special glitch here that it doesn't really save that much time, surprisingly, because of the setup for it. But the important thing is it lets you skip an entire Eagle and Fleaman section with the.
Oh god. Oh no.
Yeah. There's another speed run of Castlevania 3 that uses that stairs glitch to actually skip half the game too. It's a little under 16 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, I do that in a different stage, and then you start walking through like some out of bounds place that you're just like writing the game's memory or some weird stuff like that, and you end up doing a wrong warp to like stage 9. So that was just discovered this year.
The sock folder, I believe.
No, I actually don't remember who originally found it. I know Sock Folder worked on the research for it a lot.
Oh, okay. Got another auto scroller here, so you can probably do some more donations.
I would love to. But what we can talk about is the controllers that are coming for a $10 bit. If you can go ahead and, if you haven't gotten your $10 in, we want to do it all
Yes.
together. You can
Confirmed you
get in
can
for
kill
those
them.
controllers.
Confirmed.
32 hits. Very cool that all three of them got the stairs glitch first try.
So we are still having some issues with the tracker. We're upgrading right now, and we should be back up in a couple of minutes. I'm sorry for all the donations we're waiting to get in and what we want to read. That's kind of why we're a little silent over here. Sorry, guys.
All right, so for the doppelganger here, they're going to be getting him caught into an AI loop where he just keeps trying but can't quite hit him.
It was a good effort, though.
Yeah. final stage is I'd say it's probably the one that has the biggest difficulty spike between the Japanese and American versions, mostly just because of where the final checkpoint is. So I think he's despawning those Medusas at the top of the screen to reduce lag, even though this is an auto-scroller.
Yeah, you can kind of tell it's laggy, even though he's trying to reduce it.
Also, of course, really important to conserve health.
Yeah, because there's meat in this stage, but it's kind of out of the way and kind of risky to get to.
So I want to jump in for a second here, guys, and we want to give a big shout out to the French restream, which did just hit 15,000 viewers. So let's give a round of applause. Thanks to everyone out there participating and watching, and they said they're going to be donating a cool 5,000 to us for that. So thanks everyone for watching. A very cold $5,000.
Dirty Val.
Alright. K-Max coming into Dracula, and 2 forms isn't quite enough in Castlevania 3, so he gets a 3rd one.
It's because Castlevania 3.
Very important to miss that candle there, because that has a dagger in it. Nice. Get ready on time, too. It's when he grabs the orb after this fight. Ooh. The main challenge with Final Drac is killing him before one full cycle of those floating platforms, because once he's dead, you have to wait for the platforms to land before you get that, but...
Yeah, a couple axes got away.
And time.
Nice.
Got Ohan almost to Drac.
Taz jump.
Heart management is pretty important for the final battle too, just because you really want to have at least 16 hearts for Dracula 3, but you can just do take his whole bar out with axes. Yeah, they use pretty different strats for Drac 3. I think Ohan's is more geared towards giving him more shots with his dagger, because he starts in the middle instead of on the right side. Oh.
Alright. Oh boy. Plenty of hearts. Oh, don't do that. Dracula.
We can call him Tracky Legion. Oh. Yeah,
That was a
for the
very
fun
good
race.
race.
Our
guys.
pleasure.
Yeah, great race.
Very good, very good.
All right, thanks everyone for watching that. We got next up, we have Super Castlevania 4, which is going to be another four-way race. Well, a four-way race this time, but we are going to run a commercial real quick, so we'll see you guys in a moment. So I'm sorry. It is. It was down my entire time. Let's see. I bet it goes up right when I walk away. No, okay, good. I don't feel as bad.